Alright guys, the car has been picked up from RevTech Performance. They did a fantastic job. They welded in the O2 bung for the wideband sensor. They replaced the valve cover gaskets. Said the car is great, said they did a great job with the install of all the parts. So let's bring it home and let's put some new parts on it. Oh, the FedEx man's here. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good week.
You too, sir. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, dude. We got him in.
At this moment, he knew. He fucked up.
Oh yeah, this is about to look sick. I saw it. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. Sure. Oh. You are strong. Here, let me see that. Okay, you can play with it now. Let me see these. Thank you. This damn bolt's not long enough for there. Replace the screw that was too short. I actually think it looks a little bit better because it blends in with the trim piece. So super happy with how this came out. My kid threw this screw under the couch, and this was actually supposed to be the screw that went with the trim piece, so I'm gonna throw that in. Yeah, it actually sits flush now, so yeah, this looks pretty good. Very nice. Here's a little POV shot for y'all. Gauges, access port setup, Apple CarPlay radio, nice little carbon fiber trim piece, shift knob. I think the interior is just, it's pretty much complete. There might be a couple little fasteners I gotta fix or whatever, but other than that, man, it's pretty great. I also got weather stripping for that door coming, so I'm hoping that solves the road noise problem. But other than that, I mean, I think this looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do. What's going on, guys? So we've been having some So we've been having some knock issues, and we are going to put our new tune from D-Man, our 4th revision, on our WRX STI. Right about the 5,500 RPM range to 6,500, we have been getting some fine knock learn. It's always been negative 3.15. This last pull, we actually had no feedback knock correction. I'm hoping, since he pulled some timing, it's gonna pull a little bit of power from the car, but it should make it so that we don't have any sort of knock issues.
Please.
We know the holidays.
Fell asleep on the run. I got an extra minute, but on our run, new package came in the mail. We got a couple of things just sitting here pretty much. We have our 2015 Plus power steering rack. We have our white line full sway bar kit, front rear sway bars and end links, and we have our OEM unequal length headers with the pair-in hangers, because we're going to replace this Cobb catback with a Tomei Extreme titanium catback. We're wondering, at least people that I've told the build to that are into Subarus, they're like, why are you doing OEM unequal length headers? Well, there's a couple reasons. First reason is the cast iron is much tougher than anything else you're gonna get header-wise. You know, the Tomeis, the HKS, except for the Killer Bee Holy headers, but those are equal length. I don't really believe in the durability of them. Same thing with my NVIDIA equal lengths. They're good, but like, I'm not really having a power application that's going to require me to need equal length headers. I have a cylinder 4 cooling mod that I haven't installed quite yet, and I have all these other suspension pieces and a backup camera, so kind of side topic, but I forgot to mention that when I was talking about these. But lastly, for the OEM unequal length headers, it's just, you know, I think one of the greatest things that came with the EJs and just the STI WRX brand is the sound. You know, the rumble. When I first had a WRX in 2016, I didn't mod it. And I had a limited WRX, not the STI. I was too broke to afford an STI. I was a little Lance Corporal in the Marines. And then I bought a 2024 WRX, but it came with an FA24 and it had equal length headers. Now I have an 09 STI, finally the car that I want, and it came with equal length headers. And I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of prepared financially and mentally that if I do blow something up, I can pull the engine, I can replace everything. I have the skills to do it. So I'm like, why fucking not? Oh yes. Oh yeah, you know what these are. You know what these bad boys are doing. Is it really a JDM car unless you have yellow fog lights? Got all this from eBay for less than $110. These by themselves individually are like 115 bucks. So thank you so much to the seller on eBay. I will put his eBay in the description if you want to find more of the STI parts. He has STI parts for 2002 to 2007, and he has parts for 2008 to 2014 ready to go on his eBay. He's also got sedan and hatchback parts, so we're gonna install these and then we're gonna go roll out tonight. This is the company on eBay. Here it is. I'll also have their link in the description of this video. Well, I spent all this time trying to figure out why my fog lights won't work, and it's because I have a fucking base. I don't have the limited that came with the fog lamps, so I ordered one off eBay. Got home from work, so we're gonna unbox our unequal length headers. My tuner said that I can just go ahead and run them with the tune that I have already because we haven't really pushed the limits of the block yet, so here we go. Yes, very good. Old rusted OEM unequal length headers. $75. Don't spend more than $100 on these. Okay. Very excited to make this happen. Perfect. We got these Perrin exhaust hangers, and got these for a steal too. I got them for 40 bucks. They go for like $12 a hanger. So I actually did get a little bit of a deal there. So this whole setup was, you know, just over $110, free shipping. Don't get scammed. If it's OEM stuff you get, which these will be fine for our power application, even in the condition that they're in. These are aftermarket hangers because they left the stock hangers on for an aftermarket exhaust system. It's fine, I'll fix it today. Yeah, get your stuff, get the right shit. Went ahead and put in 2 new studs into the block. They weren't stripped enough for me to have to use a helicoil kit or anything like that. Oh, I got some anti-seize on my face, but I pretty much just went until I felt a little bit of resistance. You know, the double nut method, putting it in or whatever. I don't have a stud tool, so yeah, I put new studs in the driver and passenger side. On the passenger side, it's the most back right stud, and then on the driver's side it's the most forward left stud. So pretty good. I'm gonna throw these headers on and then I'm gonna get it started after I put in some new exhaust hangers for my mufflers, because one side's hanging too low. But I'll show you guys what the threads look like. I got the gaskets just sitting on there so that way I can get to it. Yeah, so this is the new one on the passenger side. This is the one on the driver's side. I'm really happy this ended up working out. So, I mean, I was really nervous at first, but yeah, it seems okay. So we're gonna throw this on over to the crossover tube. I definitely need to replace the gasket or the RTV for the oil pan. It's leaking pretty bad, but that's like the only thing leaking though, from what I can see, is in the back part right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, the side of the oil pan. Probably just needs to be resurfaced and with some new RTV, or you could just get one off the OEM site for 90 bucks, but I'm probably more than likely going to get the IAG or Killer B set. So
Nice.
And on the newest edition of Something Is Always Fucking Wrong With My Car. So this is the one that I pulled off. It's hard as a fucking rock. This one's brand new. I can bend it with one hand. I don't even think I'm gonna have to take anything off. It actually bends really well. So I think I'll just be able to slide it up in there and put some new clamps in. All right, I double fitted these on. These are all brand new from Subaru. This one fell somewhere on top of the steering rack, so when I replace it, I'll just take it out. Unless it falls out when I'm driving, then that's fine too. I don't really give a shit. We also got some extra parts. We got the brackets, some extra bolts for the rear suspension. If you want to go ahead and just, you know, take care of that. We don't want to keep this anymore. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to get rid of all of these. We're going to get rid of this lower control arm right here. This, I might have to get rid of this carrier, and then right here under the diff, we're going to get rid of this as well. Let's see, do we have this leaking? Let's see. Actually, does it look like it's leaking? I'm not sure if it looks like it's leaking. I don't know. Maybe it's from... maybe. This might be the source of what's causing that white smoke. Maybe this has a gasket or something on the underside of this that's just not holding up very well. But you know what? Let's just order one and replace it just because. Let's see, we got the top part on. Now we're just gonna have to fiddle with it. Let's see if I can finesse this real quick. Actually, I don't think I need to do that. I think I can do it with my fingers because I'm a fucking animal. All right, we got it fixed. New hose on. This is all nice and clean now. Hoping nothing trips out. I got the clamps right on the edges where the lips are. So should be pretty good. Should have no more leaks. At least I'm hoping so.